Okay, so today is Wednesday, August 12th, math class. So today we are going to learn how to average numbers. And some of you might be saying, oh my gosh, I don't know how to average numbers. Well, let me ask you something. Do you know how to add numbers? Yes? And do you know how to count numbers? Yeah? And do you know how to divide? Yeah, we've been doing division. So guess what? You know how to average numbers. I just have to show you the order to do it in. And it's pretty easy. So here we go. So when we are averaging numbers, we will take the numbers that we are averaging and we will find the sum of those numbers. If we find the sum, what are we doing? We are adding those numbers. So 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 0 is still 10. We put our 0 down, we carry our 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 9 is 27. So our sum is 270. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 270 and we are going to make that a dividend. And our divisor is going to be however many numbers we added together. In this case, we added 1, 2, 3 numbers together. So that will be our divisor. So we will put it right here and we are ready to divide to find our average. It's that simple. So here we go. 3 cannot go into 2, but it can go into 27. How many times can 3 go into 27? If you said 9, you are right. So our 9 cannot go above the 2 because 3 can't go into 2. It'll go above the 7 because 3 can go into 27. Multiply, 9 times 3 is 27. We subtract 0. 0 is smaller than our divisor. We bring down our next digit, which is a 0. How many times can 3 go into 0? 0 times. Now guys, remember, anytime we bring a number down, there has to be a digit in the quotient above that number we brought down, even if it's 0. So if 3 can't go in there any at all, then we put 0 on the line. So the average of 270 is 90. It's that simple. Here we go. We're going to average together 94, 87, 91, 75, 89, and 92. So the first thing we do is we find our sum. So we're going to add them together. 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 5 is 17, plus 9 is 26, plus 2 is 28. So we put our 8 in the ones place. We carry our 2 to the tens. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 9 is 28, plus 7 is 35, plus 8 is 42, plus 9 is 51. So our sum is 500, uh-oh, I didn't add something right. My book is saying it should be 528. So I don't know where I added wrong, but we're just going to change it to 528. And y'all just pretend that you did not see your teacher just add her numbers wrong, okay? All right, so 521 is our sum. So we're going to take our sum and put it up here and make it our dividend. We're going to add our numbers that we added together for our divisor. So we have 1, 2, or we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we added 6 numbers together, so that will be our divisor. So we're going to say, how many times? Hey guys, this is actually on page 15 of your math books. If you want to get your math books out, you can pause the video and do so. And then go ahead and get caught up to where we are, because this is 1A in your math books. All right? Okay, so we're going to say how many times will 6 go into 52? 6 will go into 52 how many times? Anybody got it? 8 times. So our 8 will go above the 2 because 6 can't go into 5, but it can go into 52. 8 times 6 is 48. We subtract. We can't say 2 minus 8. We borrow from the 5 and make it 4. And now we have 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Is 4 smaller than our divisor? 6. It is. So we bring down our next digit, which is an 8. And how many times can 6 go into 48? It didn't change, did it? It's still 8. Put our 8 up there, and 8 times 6 is 48. 48 minus 48 is 0. Let me turn my camera just a little bit to get to the other side of the board here. Make sure you can see it. All right, so now we are adding $4 and we're finding the average of $4.32, $6.87, $9.20, and $2.89. So the first thing we have to do is add up, find our sum of these digits. So 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. Put 8 down, carry our 1. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 8 is 22. Put 2 down and carry our 2. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 9. Why is this hard for me? Plus 9 is 21, 9, 10, 11, plus 2 is 23. Put our decimal point there, our dollar sign there. Now we're going to take our sum and we're going to put it up here as our dividend. $23.28 divided by, remember what we have to count to see what we're going to divide by? How many numbers we added together. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to divide by 4. All right, 4 will go into 23 how many times? 5, and our 5 will go above the 3 because 4 can't go into 2. We multiply, 5 times 4 is 20. We subtract, 3 minus 0 is 3. Is 3 smaller than 4? It is. Bring down our next digit, which is a 2. How many times will 4 go into 32? Y'all know it? 8 times. We put our 8 above the 2 because that's the number we brought down. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 minus 32 is 0. Is 0 smaller than our divisor 4? It is. Bring down our next digit, which is an 8. How many times will 4 go into 8? It will go in there 2 times. 4 times 2 is 8. Subtract, and it's 0. Bring your decimal point straight up and your dollar sign. And $5.82 is the average. Now that was actually section 1, letter B problem. So you can go back and watch it or pause the video and work it and go back and check your answers right there on the board, okay? Let's look at section 2, and let's go ahead and look at letter F on section 2. Section 2, page 15, letter F. Remember, all of this is on your video. You can replay, you can back up, everything. All right, page 15, section 2, letter F. We have 435, it's our dividend, divided by 6. So we're going to say, how many times can 6 go into 43? It can go in there 7 times. So our 7 is going to go above the 3 because 6 can't go into 4. 6 times 7 is 42. We subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 is smaller than our divisor. We bring down our next digit, which is a 5. How many times can 6 go into 15? It's only going to go in there 2 times. We put our 2 at the top. 6 times 2 is 12. 15 minus 12 is, or 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 is smaller than our divisor, right? Is there anything else to bring down? No, there isn't. So 3 will be our remainder. So we write R, period, 3. Remainder 3. Go ahead and look at letter G. 795 divided by 4. How many times will 4, it can go into our first digit. How many times will 4 go into 7? Yeah, it'll just be 1 time. So we put our 1 above the 7, we multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. 7 minus 4 is 3. Is 3 smaller than our divisor? It sure is. So we bring down our next digit, which is a 9. How many times will 4 go into 39? Y'all got it? 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. We subtract. 9 minus 6 is 3. We compare. Is 3 smaller than 4? It is, so we bring down our last digit, which is a 5. And how many times will 4 go into 35? It'll be 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32. We subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. Is 3 smaller than our divisor? It is. Is there anything else to bring down? There isn't. So remainder 3 will go up in our quotient. All right, and let's do one more. Look at letter I. Let's do letter I together. 679 divided by 5. Yes, divided by 5. Okay? So how many times 5 can actually go into the first digit? How many times can 5 go into 6? 1 time. Put our 1 up there. 1 times 5 is 5. We subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Is 1 smaller than our divisor? It is. We bring down our next digit, which is a 7. How many times can 5 go into 17? 3 times. Our 3 goes above the 7. 5 times 3 is 15. We subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. Is 2 smaller than our divisor? It is. We bring down the last digit, which is a 9. How many times can 5 go into 29? 5 times. Good job. And 5 times 5 is 25. We subtract. 9 minus 5 is 4. Is there anything else to bring down? Is 4 smaller than our divisor? So that will be our remainder. All right? All right, turn to the back side and look at the back side, and you will go ahead and complete that on your own. Y'all are going to do a good job. Well, actually, let's go down to section 6 where we're multiplying, and let's look at letter S. S for Sam or Sunshine or Susie Lucy. And let's do 98 times 76. 98 times 76. So we're going to multiply 98 times the digit in our ones place, the 6. 8 times 6 is 48. Put 8 down, carry the 4. 9 times 6 is 54. Plus 4 is 58. Now we're all done with the ones place, so we put a 0 in the ones place, and we're ready to multiply by the tens place. 8 times 7 is 56. Put 6 down, carry the 5. 9 times 7 is 63. Plus 5 is 68. We add our partial products. The ones place is 8. The tens place is 14. The hundreds place is 14 again. And the thousands place is 7. 1, 2, 3, comma. Our product is, excuse me, 7,448. All right, so you are going to complete pages 15 and 16 on your own. I want you to go ahead and remote students, when you are done, tear 15 and 16 out, place it in your folder to bring back to work or to bring back to me on Friday behind your Wednesday divider. My hybrid students who are at home today working, when you complete this page, tear it out and put it straight into your red folder to bring to me tomorrow. All right, y'all do good.